Hey guys, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, and I am on my way to Lowe's Hardware this morning to get them to cut me some lumber so I can redo my patio steps, since I have an electric screwdriver now I got from Black & Decker. I can replace my steps. So that's one of the projects that I can accomplish with that purchase, among many. So having said that, what else? You guys didn't know this, but I do. Yesterday, actually, the 22nd, was the autumnal equinox, which signals the first day of autumn or fall. So now that you're up to date on that, I hope the video is pointing in the right direction. Anyway, it is, and I quote, the time is 9:39 a.m. Central Standard Time. It is 81 degrees, top down degrees, and it's okay. I got me a project. I've already got the steps removed. We got 5 steps to replace, and they were, I did use 2x6s. There were two 2x6s on each step, 30 inches long. But I'm going to change that and go with one, either 2x8 or 2x10 treated, to replace those, and I'll do that today because they do need replacing. Now we're going to go right into the sun for a few minutes. But I've got a little project, and also something else I did. I sat down and got on my little laptop and checked out all types of RVs again, just kind of going back over the old things that I had looked at, all the different types of travel trailers, etc. I even went back and looked at the A-Liner, you know, the little pop-up thing, if y'all remember, any of y'all remember that. You know, I looked at that, and at one time I thought, you know, that'd be a real possibility because it'd be easy to tow. You know, but the only downside is you really can't live in it. That'd just be good for going camping. That's about it, at least in my opinion. So, but my plan now is, even though my RV is expected to be here, my travel trailer, my Coachman Clipper Cadet 16 CFB is expected to be here, or anticipated to be here, the first week of October. 2 weeks. I've been waiting nearly eight. All right, so it's kind of like in a poker game. You know, you keep putting money into the pot, and you know, you kind of hate to get up and walk away from the table. Well, that's the way I feel about waiting on this RV. I'm just pretty much all in on the thing, and I have to kind of see the hand through, so to speak. So we'll see, but I'm going to go to the RV show it's called Dale Diamond. It's Dell Computer. Michael Dell built a huge facility, and for a big auditorium. It's used for a lot of different things, but it's near Round Rock, Texas, called Dale Diamond, and it's it's where they have an annual RV show, and there'll probably be, oh, I don't know how many RV dealers there are in the area, but all of them will be showing their stuff. And one of the ones that I'm really interested in, the dealer, is called Princess Craft, out of Round Rock, Texas, and they do the New Camp products, or what used to be, I think, called Tab. Now it's called New Camp. But they do I tell you, they're a good unit, but it's expensive. Wow, is the New Camp 400? I think it's around $28,000 now. The first time I looked at it, it was $22, and I thought it was overpriced. Now it's $28. I'm going to put this up here just in case. Hope that's not in the way of anything. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Hope not. Anyway, I just put a washcloth kind of over the part of the camera so that it doesn't overheat. But for those of you that enjoy these driving videos, it is a pretty drive here in the Texas Hill Country. We've got a lot of juniper or cedar trees, a few oaks, and a few mesquite. Mostly it's oak and cedar or juniper, which is the same thing. It's just that in the western part of the U.S. they call them juniper. Here we call them cedar. So we're already into fall, guys. Yeah, I looked at the weather forecast for up here next week, and next Thursday we drop down into the 70s and lows in the 50s. So we're getting into our fall. October is usually a really nice month. October, November, December, January, February, and March are really some nice months to be in Central Texas, USA. If I could be anywhere in Texas, where would I be? Either, you know, you're going to hear a little rattle. I have not figured. I thought I had it figured out, but I haven't. And it's over on the right-hand side naturally, and I can't reach far enough over to find the spot where it exactly is. So if you hear a little rattling noise, that's what that is. But you know, whenever you're looking at RVs, you know, if you're going to look at dual purpose RVs, you know, like going into campgrounds where there's full hookups, and then also using that same unit for boondocking, you know, that's kind of a whole different way to look at the products. If it's just going to be used for boondocking, well, you know, then you can go with a van, just about anything. But if you're going to live in it and be at a full hookup a lot of the time, then you know, you have to look at other options. But anyway, this is Park Road 4, Central Texas. It goes by Longhorn Cavern State Park and Inks Lake State Park, and I live off this road about, oh, it's about 1.5 miles off this road back behind us. Good place to live. It's in the boonies. Of course, there's always some downsides for living in the country. One of them is internet access. You just don't have many choices, period. Right now, for me, Verizon is it, using the mobile hotspot feature. They do have a company called Rise Broadband, but when I went on my trip a month ago and was gone, when I got back, they doubled the price. They said that plan that I was on no longer existed, even though I had my account on what's called vacation. You know, that was kind of weird. They didn't honor it at all, and there was nothing. I talked to the manager, nothing. We don't have that anymore. It's not available. There's nothing we can do. And then it was amazing. They called me back and told me, but if I signed a 2-year contract, it was available. Wow. What a world we live in. And it's not going to get any better, I don't think. But cruising along on Park Road 4, not a whole lot of traffic here. This is Saturday morning, and this is probably the busiest day of the week for this road, for sure. Because there's a lot of people that come up here from Austin, San Antonio, and Houston to go camping in the area. My plan is now just to kind of hang on, get my RV in, and get it fixed up, because I need to get the storage on the inside fixed up right. I hope that washcloth's not blocking part of the camera, but anyway, I got to get my RV set up for camping. Will I take any trips soon? It's possible. I might take a couple of trips just to check out how it does and what I need to change before I move out on an extended trip. My objective now is to kind of leave out of Texas probably the 1st of March, and then just kind of follow the temperature as it warms up, move north slowly, you know, try to stay in places at least a week at a time or more, and just slowly migrate north, just like I was a tribe of Indians, or Native Americans 1,000 years ago. Just kind of walk my way north and arrive when the temperatures are comfortable. Spend some time there and then migrate south. Try to arrive back in Texas maybe the end of September, and then do that every year as long as I can. That's the plan. Will I do that? I don't know. As far as mail, I'm not worried about that crap. Sure not going to have it forwarded, I can tell you that. Not for what they want to charge. I mean, I know there's some forwarding services that I forward my mail to, and then they'll forward to me, and they're not too pricey, but I don't get that much mail, man. I really don't. In fact, I don't get anything that's really important in the mail anymore that I'm aware of. So, where are you going to be 10 years from now, folks? Where do you want to be? You want to be right where you are right now? Then do nothing. I mean, if you're comfortable where you are, there's nothing wrong with that. I remember one time in Victoria, Texas, I was on my way home after work. It's been a long day, a stressful day. I was chief financial officer. Well, it was actually a secretary, treasurer, chief financial officer. There was one large family-owned corporation, and then we owned 4 other small businesses. We owned a cable company, or TV cable company, printing company, 2 printing companies, another newspaper, and some other stuff. And anyway, it'd been a stressful day. I was on my way home, and I pulled up to a stop sign. And on the right-hand side, sitting on the curb, was an old man, looked like he was about 90, and he had an old paper bag with a bottle in it. I figured he had him some Ripple wine or something. But he was just sitting there and he was just grinning. And I thought, you know, there's something to that. You know, he was looking at me, probably envying me, maybe, and I was looking at him, envying him. Like, God damn it. Would I like to sit there on that street corner and just have a bottle of wine and let the world go by? At that time, I probably would have. Now I can do it, and I do it. Actually, I actually am that guy now. I am that guy. Only I don't use the brown paper bag. I drink beer. I'll drink a little wine in the evening when I'm reading a book. Red wine, because it's supposed to be good for your heart or something. But no, I would say that I am that guy now. I am the guy with a paper bag, a brown paper bag with a bottle of wine. And I'm doing fine. Central Texas, USA. You know, I've got Google Earth now on my Chromebook and a mouse, and I go to Google Earth and I go walk down the streets of New York City, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Houston, Dallas. I mean, or just kind of take a look around and see how other people live. I even went to Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, where I was for a couple of years, and look around at the streets that I walked on. There's several you can walk down using Google Earth in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. I did that. I went to Beijing and Tokyo and different places all over the world. Just I didn't do it all at once. Just over a period of days, I did it. And it occurred to me, for my personality type and my background, where I am right now is about as good as it's going to get. I like it out here in the boonies, and I don't like crowded streets. I don't like a lot of traffic. I don't like to drive in traffic. You know, see, this is what I call a busy highway. And if I haven't got the screen covered with my washcloth, y'all can see it and realize that there's not much traffic here. But having said all that, guys, I will end this video shortly here. because I'll show you my steps once I get them done. Maybe the ones I was going to do a video of the project, but it's not much to see. Just me replacing some wooden steps. Even though I've done videos with less, I have to tell you the truth. Like this one. Where am I going to live when I get home? My old lady's thrown out everything I own. Or somebody wrote that in a song. You could be anywhere in the world, where would you be? You know, but be careful with that. You know, people always want to go somewhere inexpensive and retire, like another country, like, you know, there's a place right outside of Guadalajara that's a retirement community for expats from Canada, USA, and other countries. Folks, I got to tell you, whenever you transfer yourself into another culture, you better know what the hell you're getting into. Because it ain't all what, you know, it may be cheaper. Yeah, you'll get that. You may get that. But you're going to get a lot of other things with it. A lot of things you never thought of, I guarantee you. For me, I love the good old USA. I can drink the water, I know my way around, I can speak the language, I understand a little bit about the culture. Even though we are a, quote, multicultural society, I kind of understand most of them. And whenever I arrive in Mexico, I am the foreigner, or anywhere else. A lot of people leave the U.S. with a chip on their shoulder. You know, like, they don't like our politics or whatever. Well, you know, hey guys, if you think it's any better anywhere else, call me. Call me long distance and tell me what it's like in Mexico. And tell me what the politics is like in Thailand or the Philippines or wherever you go that is cheaper. Tell me about the politics there. Tell me about the street people. Tell me about the people that just robbed the hell out of you. So, next year is the next year. Tomorrow's another day. You got to live when? Right now. Can't live in the past. That's what I'm going to do when well, I've pretty much done it already. In my RV, there's not much there. I don't have a lot of pictures and stuff. But when I move into my new travel trailer, it's going to be pretty much blank. Because I want it that way. I don't want to look on the walls and walk down memory lane. Not that I've had bad memories or anything like that. I just want everything to be, I want new thoughts. I want to live now and in the future. I want to live now. I don't want to look on the wall and drag a whole bunch of baggage into my brain that happened 50 years ago, even though it wasn't bad. I want to think about the present. Anyway, we're coming into Lowe's Hardware right about now. I'll pull in here and go in the lumber place and get me some boards cut, and then I'll go to Walmart. Yeah, I got to go to Walmart and pick up a package. I ordered something. I don't know what it was, but it's been delivered. So, from Central Texas, USA, this has been one of my another viral. It doesn't matter about my videos anymore. I'm making about a lot less, I can tell you that. They did something. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know what it is, but they have just about cut me off on YouTube. I mean, just about totally cut me off. Okay, I'll go down here. Where am I gonna live when I get home? Oh, Daddy's got him a project and Mama's got the whip out. Get him, Mama, make him work. He works 60 hours a week, and on the weekend she gets the whip out and makes him work some more. Anyway, guys, I had the camera crooked all that time. Well, not too bad. Anyway, from Central Texas, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day, won't hurt you. Actually, it's good for you, and you know why. Stretch or take deep breaths, stretch, walk, keep your health, and we're going to go RVing and boondocking pretty soon. Adios, guys. Bye-bye.